just come in?
Helen.
Who?
Hi, Helen. Welcome to the chapel of dropping bottles. As long as we don't have open containers, we're good. All right, it's 2 p.m.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And welcome to United Fellowship Chapel. Let's have a few words. Mother, Father God, as we come together here today, we ask for the infinite light of protection to be placed around and through each and every one, that only the highest and best will come forth in our thoughts, words, and actions. And through those thoughts, words, and actions, let it lead to a better understanding of our own selves. So when we meet those on our path, we have a better understanding of them. We give thanks. Amen. Amen. And if you look in your program under the invocation of the words that we say together, all knowing, which art within us, hallowed be I am. Ignite our understanding that we are eternal spiritual beings. With the power to create happiness, health, and wealth in our lives. Ignite our understanding that we are eternal belong to us and are the seeds that create our lives. Ignite forgiveness of self as we ignite forgiveness of others. We give thanks for the power and the glory of I am and all. Amen. Let's take a few moments to let those words digest. And right under that is our affirmation that we say joyfully and enthusiastically. I am that I am, the light of the living God, and therefore I am free and all-knowing. Ignite my soul with thy spirit, O God, I pray. And the other half of the program are events that are going on this upcoming week. In February, Arlene is going to be the medium of the month, and we got sign up sheet in there and everything. This Saturday we're starting a 3-week course on physical phenomena, and physical phenomena is the physical part of mediumship, that where the spirit world is involved, and it comes from the spirit to the physical world. And if you want to know more about it, come. And we have results with that, and so you're going to find who your teachers and masters are, and let them talk through you. That's the purpose of that class. What else was there?
Oh, the cacao ceremony.
Yeah.
Reverend David, it doesn't say what time that physical phenomena class is.
12 o'clock, noon.
Yep.
Thank you.
For all the next Saturdays here of this month, it's at 12. Then we also have Rachel here that's here with us today, and she's going to be doing her Saturday, February 27th at 6 p.m. Nope, that's the wrong one. So January the 28th at 6 p.m., her Wolf Full Moon Cacao Ceremony. And it'll be here at the chapel.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're going to have our healing meditation done by Jennifer.
Good morning. Thank you so much. I invite you to take a deep cleansing breath in and out, and close your eyes. Now take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And one more time, breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Now return to your normal, easy breathing, focusing on the breath. Check your body for any tightness and relax those places. Breathing easily in peace and calmness. Picture yourself on the front porch of a beautiful cabin in the mountains. Standing on the aged pine decking, looking over the porch rail, you see the expanse of the mountains and the trees surrounding you. See the vast canyon below, full of color. The air is clear. The pine trees sway slightly in the mountain breeze. You see the birds flying majestically overhead as you breathe in the fresh mountain air. As you listen to the birds and the trees, there are no other sounds. Peace and tranquility surround you. Below the cabin porch, you notice a dirt path. You leave the porch and start walking down the path. The path is packed well and easy to walk. As you follow the path, you see trees on either side. There are pine cones on the ground. Hummingbirds fly by. And the beauty of nature surrounds you. As you proceed on the path, you notice a break in the trees with another beautiful view of the canyon below. Your walk is relaxing as you take in the quiet of being in nature. It is so peaceful. Around the bend, the path opens up. The trees that lined the path now open to a circle of trees, and you are emptied out into a luscious field of wildflowers. Flowers of every color abound. There before you, a large area filled with green and color. The lovely color invites you. You notice a more narrow path traveled that leads to a hut on one side of the field. The hut is rustic and quaint and fits perfectly in the setting. The opening is wide. Trees on either side of the hut, and there is a lovely bench for resting. As you walk up the small path, you enter the hut and sit on the bench. You look up and notice a hole in the center of the roof where the sun shines in. And now it is the perfect time of day, and you are bathed in the healing warmth of the sun coming in through the hole in the roof. You feel the rays of the sun showering you with warmth, starting at the top of your head, moving down your neck, over your shoulders, down your arms. The sunny warmth soaks into your skin, into your muscles, and deep into your bones. You feel the healing continue to move over your chest, back, and down to your abdomen, around to your hips, infusing your body with vitality. Moving further down your legs, your knees, your lower legs, your ankles, and all the way to your toes. This golden energy continues its healing work. It bathes your whole body with rays of healing energy that wash away and remove any sense of dis-ease or discord or pain, tightness, anything that's uncomfortable, and infuses you with healing vitality and strength. I leave you here to sit in the quiet and peace and let the sun's healing energy bathe you completely. Now the sun has shifted and the rays are receding from the hole in the roof. You stand and stretch and feel the healing you've experienced. You feel invigorated from the residual energy still on your skin, soaking into your muscles and bones. Embracing this feeling of vitality and vigor, you proceed back down the small path to the path in the woods that brought you to this beautiful golden sun spa. Going back down the path, you feel the light breeze, and again your nose is filled with the fresh air and pine smells. The view of the canyon is darker now, shadows playing on the sides as the sun starts on its descent. Ahead is the cabin. Back on the cabin's porch, you sit in the chair and bring your awareness back into the room. You feel refreshed and renewed and at peace. You know you can return to the Golden Sun Spa anytime. Fully in the room, wiggle your toes and your fingers, take a deep breath, and open your eyes when you are ready.
Thank you, Jennifer. Now, our speaker today is one who is on her path of unfoldment, and I know the words that she's going to say is going to ignite exactly what she's saying. Reverend Angie.
Thank you, Reverend David. Thank you, Jennifer, for that lovely meditation. So today we're talking about seeds. Seeds. What an amazing understanding now that I have for seeds. Seeds have, to me, before ever stepping into this chapel, seeds were seeds. You know, that's it. They were just seeds. And now I have this unbelievable understanding behind what this means and the metaphor that it has when I look outside in nature. And I'm so, at this point now, I'm so respectful to the seed, to all of nature, because once we understand what the seeds represent in everything that we do, it starts to expand and our understanding changes. And so seeds, when we initially wake up in the morning, something is being created right then and there. We are in a brand new day. We are in a brand new moment. And so there is full unknown at that point. Just like when we're learning something new, we are completely fresh and anything could happen at that moment when we open our eyes. Yet because of something we've done before, we know what we're gonna do next. Yet our seeds haven't been created yet. And so what do we do next? We're imagining things, right? We start to use our image in our mind of what we're going to create for our day. And so we'll sit in contemplation when we have our coffee or our tea or our food, and we think about what we're going to do with our day. And that is where the seed is being created into something. And it's the most important part right there is when it's actually being created. Do we want to keep our seed or do we want to get rid of it because it became a weed in a second? You know, our thoughts are so powerful. And so when we are creating our seed for the day, if we're thinking about something that was before any time frame before, then that was the past. And it's not now. And it's not happening current. It happened already. So if we're evaluating something that isn't healthy, happy, you know, as we say, happy, healthy, wealthy, then we can immediately pull that weed out and get rid of it, right? Because if we don't, what is going to happen with that seed? What's going to happen is it's going to get stronger, and that stalk is going to get thick, and the flower, the plant, the weed, whatever it is that's growing is going to get really big, and it's going to be what we would call a habit, a star, a bright star, because it's new and it's active and we're creating it. And so anything that is made this way can become something very prominent in one's life. Just like as if we were going to be in sports. What do we do every day in sports? We practice and practice and practice until we get good. We weren't great when we first started. We practiced it and we made that sport our own. Or when we danced, we became really good because we did it over and over and over and over again. We had recitals, all that stuff. Right, Rachel? We do different things to make ourselves good at things. And that is making that seed really strong. And so, knowing this, in the mind, we are and have not been shared or told how profound our minds are. Our minds are utilized a quarter of what the capacity actually is. And so we are so intelligent and we are able to create like that. And so in knowing this, it is very vital to be certain of what you want in your life, or I want in my life. And for what do we want our future to be? What do we want our nature to be, our world to be? Because we start with we, which is us. And if we aren't paying attention to us and we're paying attention out there, then we're not helping us and we're not helping our world. And so we're able to fix that right now. We could pull our weed. And just getting into practice of that. What did we think about today that was not good? What I would say a polarity, okay? Because there's no good or bads here. We're all circle, we're all continuing, we're not dying. So what is it that we did so far today that we can remove? And that's why it's good to get a journal. That's why it's good to, think about your day and have something nearby because, most of us, I'll say, have been brought up dysfunctionally. Even if you did not have any sort of alcohol or drugs or anything like that, there has been abuse. There has been many different things, mental abuse. There has been things that continued on for centuries of family continuance, whether it wasn't in our life, it was before, and it did drain down and stem down. So most of us have these little things that we keep doing that we don't even know where it came from because it's not from us. We learned it, it became a habit when we were small, and now it's time to get rid of it. Pull the weed. So if you start to see yourself doing something funny and you don't even know where it came from and it's junk, pull it, just pull it and say, now I replace it. Because immediately the part where it's the most vital and important is to replace it right then and there. What are you going to replace it with? Happiness, health, and wealth. Replace it with your great habit. That little dark, dim star is going to go away, and that bright new star is going to come in. We have all these metaphors in our life of what these experiences are. But it's vital to know that the replacement needs to happen, because guess what happens? We repeat it over again, bring it right back in our life, because we didn't do anything about it. Yeah, we do really well at getting rid of things. And then where's that hole? Like, what are we going to do with the hole, the gap? You know, there's always a gap there. If we don't replace it with the goods, we'll just continue to do what we've been doing. And so for our world, for me, for you, this is really super important in our world today. So if we don't feel that our world is of peace, we are responsible of ourselves for peace. And if you're not in peace, it's time to be. What are you going to replace what you have going on in your life in order to be peaceful, so that we can all be at peace? Something to really think about. I give thanks to all of you. I give thanks to you for creating beautiful seeds so I can experience the beautiful seeds too. Thank you. Blessings.
Thank you, Reverend Angie. If anybody wants a copy of her talk, go to our webpage, because she didn't do it from anything. She did it from her head. Let us at this time take our love offering and tithe and place it between our hands, and let's give a blessing before we give. Mother, Father God, as we place between our hands that which you've given us, the strength and the power to have, we give to the source, to put into the works and to the love, to those who we meet on their path of unfoldment, and for the functioning of this abode that you take in our hands. We put into effect the law of tenfold return to each and every one that gives freely from the heart. And we give thanks for those on Zoom, because they know they go to the webpage to send their donation. So the donation bag is in the middle of the road, so we don't get social distance. Okay. That's not the first time that's happened. Nope. Now we're in an interesting step in the chapel. We just started a seminary yesterday with 6 people. And so we're going to have 11 people give messages today. So each one of them are going to do 2 messages. And I want to start out with Reverend Marcia.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Is it Shea? May I come to you?
Shea, you're on mute.
Thank you.
Shea, as I connect with your energy, what I'm feeling, I'm getting a feeling of, wow, it feels like there's actually a lot going on. I'm feeling that, like a really curious feeling. So it's like a lot of information that is coming to you, and it feels like you're wanting to grasp a lot of it at one time. And what I'm and I'm feeling wanting to move forward at a really fast pace. And what I'm getting with this is just kind of calm that energy down. Just stop and breathe, and then the information is all actually simple. It's actually quite simple. So what you really need will be coming to you quite easily. And it's a really good feeling. What I'm getting with this, it's a really good feeling. It's like there's just so much to know, and there's so much information to glean within you that it's just kind of unending. And it is exciting, but the tempering of it actually helps you to absorb more of it and utilize it within yourself in a more positive way. And I'd like to leave that with you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Was I supposed to do another one?
Two, yeah.
Oh, two, okay, sorry. Leslie, may I come to you?
You may, please.
Thank you. Leslie, as I connect with your energy, what I'm feeling I'm getting a feeling of, okay, what this feels like to me is a lot of, feels like responsibility. There's some sort of responsibility that maybe you're thinking about quite a bit. And the way that this is coming to me, yeah, okay. So the way that this is coming to me is, it's like when you're in the midst of something and you're right up against, like if you're right up against a portrait or a painting or something, you can't see the whole thing because you're up too close to it. And so what this feels like is just kind of use your breath, utilize that breath within you to just kind of give yourself a little bit of space, and then see the whole picture. And when you see that whole picture, then you get a much more simplified answer. All the answers are right there. And I'd like to leave that with you. God bless you.
Thank you, Marcia.
Thank you, Reverend Marcia. Now I'm going to call on Kim. Is she there?
Yeah, I am. I had to unmute myself. Sorry. Michael, may I come to you?
Come on, Michael.
Michael, you're muted.
Yes, please.
Yes, Michael. Okay, what I'm seeing with you, Michael, is really, really large, huge wingspan. And it's as if you're soaring, you're flying, and it's like you're bigger than life right now. You have got everything under those wings that you could ask for right now. And it's reminding you that you need to be comfortable in your decisions, and like it's okay to go out of your comfort zone. So I'm seeing like a formation, like when birds fly, you are that top bird and you're leading a group, you're leading people. And when you're doing this, you're going to find yourself so free and in new energy, and you're going to feel that nothing's going to stop you. And you got to remember to believe in yourself and not let anyone else say that you can't do these things. Again, just let those wings spread, go higher and higher. You may have hesitation, but this time is yours. Let no one stop you. And you're going to be coming up to make a decision soon. And remember this, it's all in your hands, and you've got this. And remember to use your wings and stay forward. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Jackie, can I come to you?
Yes, you may. Thank you.
Okay. Jackie, I'm seeing a highway with you right now, and I'm seeing cars just go, and everything's just going so fast around you, and it just keeps going, whether it's cars, it's big trucks, and I'm seeing maybe this is asking you to maybe slow down, get off that highway, and just be present. Just kind of let off that gas, kind of watch the world go by, and kind of be more present and be, I guess, and enjoy this and take your time to protect yourself. And maybe it's more reading, maybe it's things that you like to do, some type of hobbies. But slowing down is okay. Enjoy being still. It's that's when you're going to get your best thoughts, is when you're still. Whether it's going for a walk or a meditation, or again just sitting peacefully in the mornings or evenings, just put you first, and remember you're amazing, and you use this time to rest. And I leave that with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kim. And now they call on Sabrine.
You're muted.
Okay. Jennifer, may I come to you?
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay. I feel a lot of joy. I see water and a dolphin. And the dolphin is just swimming, and there's just a lot of joy and a lot of happiness, and a lot of it's like jumping out of the water, and just excited. It's just, it's going towards the light. It's light in the water. It's light. It's jumping out. It's just a lot of happy energy. You're getting a lot of joy in your life, I feel. So I feel a lot of very good things about everything around you. Very good energy, and joyful things to come, and things in your life that I think you're sharing with people, and yeah, just keep coming up for air, just sometimes, don't go as fast, and just keep coming up for air sometimes also. Don't forget to do that. And I leave that with you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Leslie, may I come to you?
You may, but I've already had a reading.
Oh, so we have to switch?
Yep.
Let's see. Kim, may I come to you?
Yes, you may.
I see the color orange. Determination and passion. And I see a large cat like leaping and making a big jump and just going in that direction you want to go to. And a cat also is patient, so you're going fast, but you're also, it's also stops and sits and has and watches and learns and has a lot of patience. And but I just see even the cat is orange, and I see a lot of orange, and I see oranges. For you, it's just and it is passion, determination, fire, excitement. It's I see purple now. I see wisdom. You're gaining a lot of wisdom, and I see a lot of people, and that you're sharing that wisdom with. I leave that with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabrina. Now let me call on Roberta.
Hi, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let's see, I'd like to start. Rachel, may I speak with you?
Yes, please.
Hi, Rachel. I'm being shown the number 5 all around you. And I really am feeling this incredible sense of breakthrough or breakout in the areas of expression, personal freedom this year for you. I'm being shown that you're walking on like sands that are shifting. It's kind of like watching the wind blow through the dunes, that there's this sense of enormous ability to kind of go where the wind wants to take you, that there is a lot of opportunity this year, opportunities that will surprise and delight you. And you're being encouraged to embrace that change, that the more you can embrace it, and almost like trusting when you feel a little off balance, that maybe being off balance is very purposeful, and to let yourself sort of go down that path and not feel any fear. Don't feel like you have to step back or adjust. It's just adjusting your footing is what they're saying. Just adjust your footing, but embrace the change. It's a huge breakthrough year, lots of expression and personal growth is what I'm seeing around you. And I thank you and leave you with that.
Thank you.
Oh boy. Reverend David, may I come to you?
Please do.
I have a woman who has stepped forward, and she has said your name to me, and she is saying that she cared for you as a child. She's a strong and sturdy woman. She comes in very strong with a lot of strength, but she also comes in with a lot of compassion. And she comes in with a fox. This is what I'm seeing, is this this fox that's weaving sort of between her legs. And she's got a great sense of humor, and she's talking about this particular fox and saying that it reminds her of you, that there was this sense of a bit of mischievousness in your youth, but in a really delightful way, a light and delightful way. She is talking about how the fox is a wise teacher. And we can learn a lot from the fox because the fox knows how to be quiet and observe. And she's saying that you are a lifelong learner. And this is something that she has been watching and something that she really appreciates and encourages you to continue to do. That the path is long, and that there is always room to learn and grow. And I leave that with you, Reverend David.
Thank you. And she made the best molasses cookies you ever had.
Oh yeah, good. You recognize her. I'm glad.
My Aunt Rose.
Oh, beautiful. I knew it wasn't a mom, but I had a feeling she was motherly. Great. Thank you.
Now I'm going to call on Rachel.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Let's see. Helen, may I come to you?
Helen, we can't hear you. Please say yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yes, please.
I receive a message for you of a rabbit going into a rabbit hole. And this has a feeling of diving deep into a subject, diving deep into the rabbit hole of something that you are interested in or curious about. And you're invited to do this at this point. It could be a very big release for you to dive deep into these rabbit holes to learn more about yourself in this process or about this subject that you're looking into. So the rabbit is your guide. Rabbits can be shy by nature, but it's more of a cautiousness when they're going into something that's new for them. They are brave though, and they brave through different environments, different scenarios, and they're fast on their feet and they find confidence in this quick thoughtfulness as they dive deep into their rabbit holes. And I leave that with you.
Awesome, thank you.
Sabine, may I come to you?
You're muted.
Yes, please.
Patterns and puzzles. Patterns can become puzzles at times, and puzzles can seem to become patterns. They're both interchangeable. And through looking deeper at these patterns and solving these puzzles, it becomes more easeful when you intertwine the two. Sometimes the patterns that you're looking at just take a bit more patience to solve, like solving a very large puzzle. So there's this sense that you know of this pattern, and this puzzle is becoming more easy as you integrate the awareness of what this pattern is. It will become less like a puzzle and more like a pattern. And this is an invitation for you just to practice awareness and patience and self-compassion as you look more deeply at this pattern. It takes time to solve puzzles. Allow yourself this time. There is no rush. There is no deadline. Let the patterns play out and the puzzle will become a much easier thing to solve. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. I'd like to call on Jennifer next.
Thank you. Glenn, may I come to you?
Yes, please do.
Glenn, I have this feeling of warmth and excitement. I see something is coming into your life that will bring you comfort and feed something that you've been looking for. It will comfort you and bring you peace of mind, and will also open up a path for you where you thought there was a dead end. The comfort is continuing. I keep getting the sense of the warmth and the comfort. So look for the opportunities, even where you thought a path was closed off. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Reverend Ernestina, may I come to you?
Yes, welcome.
Reverend Ernestina, I see the color green and a blue sky. Being out in nature, being in the fresh air, which brings you joy and happiness. There are trees, and you are getting strength from the living energy in the trees and the nature. It is bringing you a calmness and peace of mind, allowing you to rest. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Now I'd like to call on Leslie.
Thank you. Jackie, have you received a message yet?
Yes, I have. Thank you.
Okay. Jennifer, have you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
I am me. Have you received a message yet?
No.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. As I come to you today, I see a lot of things kind of working out for you better than they did. I see fortune kind of being sprinkled upon you, almost like glitter. So it seems that some of the projects that you've been working on, some of the things that you've hoped to accomplish should be easier and should start clicking into place. Careful how I'm seeing that people are telling me to be careful, take care in your walking, so that something about don't trip. So I'm not sure exactly what that is, but they want you to know that. Looking at your week, should be a good one this week. And I'll leave that with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tanya, have you received a message?
No, I haven't.
All
Welcome.
right, Tanya,
Thank you.
May I come to you? Yeah. Tanya, as I come to you, I feel almost like lines and electric things leading to others, almost like, you know, those guys that are figuring out a puzzle and they've got all of the like strings that go to all the little push pins. Yeah, you're working on some stuff that's really pretty bigger than you. And you are definitely on the right track. I'm seeing a lot of passion with this, and I'm seeing a lot of fulfillment. And I think it's going to work out great. You're just definitely in the weeds on it as you're working through your process. But universe wants you to know to just keep going. You're doing great. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And the path will reveal itself to you as you learn more about it. But you're in the research phase right now. You're in the investigative. And it's telling you to just stick to it and look deeper is what it's saying. And I'll leave that to you.
Thank you, Leslie.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Leslie. These last 6 mediums they started their seminary yesterday. Congratulations and welcome to the chapel's next step.
Ooh.
Okay. When did Tanya get here?
She was here.
Huh?
She was here.
At the beginning of the service?
Yeah.
Reverend Tanya, would you like to give one message today?
I would be honored. Thank you very much. Thank you, Reverend Angie, for your talk, and Jennifer for your lovely meditation. Thank you very much. Healing. Roberta, did you get a message? May I come to you?
Yes, thank you, Tanya.
Okay. Roberta, I see you looking to decide a direction, almost like, where do I want to go on vacation kind of thing. And so you're looking at lots of different options, and they're all great. So I'm seeing you page through pictures of beach, lakes and mountains, and all just very, very, all of them are beautiful. And what I'm called to tell you is that you don't have to worry about picking just one, because it's just the first one. So it's the first one that you're choosing to do now, and the others you can also do, but so it's just a matter of order. And the one that you choose to be the first of many is will chime is, I'm getting a word, the chime within your solar plexus. So you're going to feel it very strongly, hear it within your being. I also see spaghetti. So it feels really, and it's not like, oh no, I've got to try to sort out all these noodles. It's a celebratory supper. It's a simple supper, but it's celebratory. And I don't see you by yourself with this. And then I'll leave those with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend David.
You're welcome, Reverend Daniel. Now they call on Christy.
Oh,
come here. Come here. Just go to the people who are here.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
William, may I come to you? So William, as I come into your presence today, I'm seeing that sunlight that came through the top of the cottage there. I'm seeing that enter your body, and it's illuminating every cell in your body. And those cells, each one, is so excited to be noticed, and they're like telling, they're sort of almost chattering and saying, thank you for paying attention to us. And they each have a message for you. Each cell in your body is speaking and wanting to let you know what each one needs. So please, listen to each one of those cells, because they know what they need, and they want to work with you for the best outcome for you in every way. And I leave that with you. I wanted to say also that the sun coming through the top of this is just general, the sun coming down and the seeds totally coordinated today, because the seed needs that sun. Do you want me to give another one, or is that all? Yeah, two.
David?
Two?
No, that's okay.
Just one is good?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ernestina. Now they call on Reverend Ernestina.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Reverend Angie, may I come to you?
Yes, you may. Thank you.
As I come to you today, I see this most beautiful light, and it's got all different hues, mostly blue. I see a lot of blue in there. And what I see in that light are these elders. And I always get chills when I give you a reading. But anyways, these elders are there. They're shining this magnificent, mostly blue light, but it changes hues. And they are just surrounding you with such beautiful magnetic light. And they are actually saying thank you for being so receptive and accepting of all of their gifts. And they shower with you with this all the time. And the reason they're saying thank you so much is because in the process of them giving me this message for you, it's making me aware that some of us are not aware that we did not accept the gifts. And it's bringing me again an example of showing me the meaning of acceptance. And it's showing it to me so brightly and in a great way for me to acknowledge it. And yet I'm giving this message to you because these beings are there for you. And I leave that with you. God bless.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Reverend Ernestina. I'd like to call on Reverend Angie.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, now it's all mixed up. Reverend David, may I come to you?
I've had a message.
You already got one. See? Oh, here we go. The one that I always make a mistake. Christy, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
Thank you. And that sunshine. So that sunshine is yours. That sunshine is bright right now. And it is going through every piece of you, like all the cells. It's cleansing. There's like shedding of something. There's shedding of something. And it's this, it's just such a good feeling is what I'm getting. There's some choices here. And as I was talking about the seeds, you know, what do you want to replace it with? And it's a really important part right there to be certain. So just get comfortable with that sun, because the sun is its own entity. The sun has its own meaning behind it. And you might want to replace it with that. So I'll leave that with you. Blessings to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ernestina, have you got a message? Yes. Oh my goodness. You did get one. Oh boy. Okay, Reverend Michael, you got one, yes. Okay, who hasn't got one? Raise your hand. Marcia, Reverend Marcia, may I come to you? Yay.
Yes, welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, okay, so I see you, you're on a hike. You're out there in your beautiful desert that is yours. You're making a decision to change the pattern, and you're like, let's go. We're going to do this, and we're going to do something totally different. And this pattern, it's like going through the maze that you have, and but it's in the desert. It's not the one that you have in your backyard. It's out there, and you're going to do that same pattern, but you're going to do it in another place that you've never done before. And the energy shifts, the energy changes, and what you got from every single part of your circle and every turn, you're going to experience something totally different out of that. Take something with you when you do this. You're going to realize that that was the true pattern, and something changes. So I'll leave that with you. Blessings to you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Reverend Angie.
You're welcome.
I guess I'm the last medium, and the message I have for the chapel is that the chapel has made a step this week, and that step is the 6 people that are here today that are in the seminary, and I want you all to know that you are prepared to make the changes in your life. Remember these words, because we'll be talking about them quite a bit in the next 11 months. You are prepared to do this, and I'm very pleased with the preparedness that you went through. And that includes me, too. So I want to thank each of you for coming and sharing this time with us today. So let's sing Let There Be Love. Let there be love on earth, and let it begin with me. there be love on earth, the love that was meant to be. With God as our knowing, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let love begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in love eternally. Let there be love on earth, and let it begin with me. Mother, Father, God, we do give thanks for sharing each other's presence here today. As we go on our path, let us extend the love and the protection that's in and around and through this, each one of us to that path, so the highest and best will manifest in our lives. When we meet those on our path, let us extend the love that is abundant. We give thanks. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
everybody.
you. Great job.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Good job to everybody.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was such a wonderful meditation.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody.